Good day, everyone. And today we're going to delve into a topic that is increasingly relevant in our interconnected world: the challenges and considerations surrounding language in online communication. As we spend more time online, interacting globally, understanding the nuances of language gaps becomes crucial. This presentation will help explore the lost in translation aspect of online communication, highlighting key points, providing examples of common issues, and suggesting potential solutions to overcome these linguistic hurdles. First is we have the language dominance. The internet mainly uses English, which makes it difficult for people who aren't fluent in English to get information and be part of online communities. This point highlights the significant linguistic imbalance online. English, being the predominant language, creates a barrier for non-native speakers, limiting their access to a vast amount of information and their ability to fully participate in global online discussions and communities. This can lead to a form of digital exclusion. Next is we have the informal language and slang. Online communication is fast-paced, so people often use shortcuts, internet slang, and emojis, like for example, LOL, OMG, and GTG, which can be unclear to newcomers or those unfamiliar with online culture. The rapid nature of online interactions has fostered a unique linguistic style characterized by brevity and informality. While efficient for seasoned users, this reliance on slang, acronyms, and emojis can be a significant hurdle for those new to online spaces or individuals from different cultural backgrounds who may not understand these colloquialisms. Moving on, we have the variation in writing style. Because the internet has users from all over the world, online writing isn't always consistent in grammar and style. This can make it hard to understand sometimes. The global nature of the internet means that users come from diverse linguistic backgrounds, leading to a wide range of writing styles, grammatical conventions, and even spelling variations. This inconsistency can make it difficult for readers to fully grasp the intended meaning, especially when formal writing standards are expected. Another one is the digital divide for minority languages. Many languages, especially those spoken by smaller groups of people, aren't used much online. This creates a gap in access to information and online activities for those speakers. This point addresses the issue of digital marginalization for speakers of less common languages. If content and online platforms are not available in their native tongue, these individuals are effectively cut off from valuable information services and opportunities for online engagement, widening the digital divide. Impact on formal language. Using informal language online might be affecting how people write formally, which is a concern for writing skills. The pervasive use of informal language, slang, and abbreviations in online communication can potentially bleed into formal writing contexts. This raises concerns about the erosion of traditional grammar, spelling, and stylistic conventions, which are essential for clear and professional communication in academic, business, and other formal settings. Another one is we have the misinterpretations due to slang. Someone who doesn't know internet slang might misunderstand words like lol or laughing out loud. This is a direct example of how informal online language can lead to confusion. A common acronym like LOL could be misinterpreted as a word with a different meaning or no meaning at all by someone unfamiliar with internet culture, leading to miscommunication. Difficulty navigating websites. People who don't speak the main language of a website might have trouble finding what they need. This highlights a practical problem. If a website is predominantly in one language and the user doesn't speak that language, they may struggle to understand navigation menus, search functions, or content, making the website effectively unusable for them. Lastly is we have the lack of diverse representation. Important information might only be available in English, leaving out people who speak other languages. This example underscores the digital divide discussed earlier. Critical information, whether it's news, health guidelines, or educational resources, being solely available in English or any dominant language, excludes a significant portion of the global population, denying them access to vital knowledge. The image of the stressed person at the desk visually reinforces the frustration and difficulty these situations can use. Building on the understanding of these challenges, we now turn our attention to the proactive steps we can take. This segment, Potential Solutions, will explore concrete strategies to bridge language gaps, foster inclusivity, and improve online communication for everyone. First is we have promoting multilingualism, encouraging people to create content in different languages to make the internet easier for non-English speakers. This solution advocates for a proactive approach by actively encouraging and supporting content creation in multiple languages. The internet can become more inclusive and accessible to a wider global audience, reducing their reliance on a single dominant language. Next is we have developing language translation tools, improving online translation services so they're more accurate and can help people understand different languages. This focuses on technological advancements, enhancing the accuracy and sophistication of online translation tools like Google Translate. It can bridge language gaps in real time, allowing individuals to consume and produce content in languages they may not be fluent in. Lastly, we have the raising awareness about linguistic diversity, teaching people about the value of including everyone and respecting different languages online. This solution emphasizes educational and cultural sensitivity. By fostering an understanding and appreciation for linguistic diversity, online communities can become more welcoming and inclusive, encouraging users to be mindful of language differences and to embrace multicultural communication. The image of the person with the laptop and speech bubbles suggests a conscious effort towards better communication through understanding and tools.
Key related studies, researchers, and concepts. Key areas of studies. Lexical innovation, studying how new words and phrases like troll, meme, or influencer are created and spread online. Abbreviations and initialisms, analyzing the common use of certain forms like LOL, OMG, and BRB. Emoticons, understanding how emoticons and emojis help people express emotions and add meaning to text-based communication. Key areas of study: grammatical variations, investigating how online chats and social media posts often use grammar differently than traditional writing, like using incomplete sentences or informal syntax. Discourse analysis, examining the structure of online conversations, including how people take turns, shift topics, and how social contexts affect communication style. Impact on language acquisition, exploring how internet language might affect how people learn languages and develop literacy skills, especially among younger generations.
So now, let's talk about some key researchers and concepts in online linguistics. David Crystal, a prominent figure in the field, coined the term NetSpeak. This refers to the unique vocabulary, grammar, and style that have developed specifically for online communication. Think about all the abbreviations, emojis, and informal language we use in text or online chats. That's a NetSpeak. Another important researcher is Susan Herring, a leading expert in computer-mediated communication, or what we call the CMC. So her work focuses on the social and linguistic aspects of online interactions, including how power dynamics and politeness strategies play out in online settings. For example, she might study how people use language to negotiate status or maintain respectful interactions in online forums or social media groups. So both Crystal and Herring's research help us understand the complexities of language in the digital world. And another interesting concept in online linguistics is the idea of cyber genres. This simply means the different types of online writing we see every day. Think about it. A tweet is very different from a blog post, which is different again from a forum post. Each has its own style and conventions, reflecting the specific purpose and context of the communication. For example, a tweet is usually short and to the point, while a blog post can be much longer and more detailed. So, understanding these different cyber genres help us understand how language functions in different online spaces. And so I think that's wrap up our presentation today. So thank you all so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you taking the time to listen to our presentation about online language. We know that talking about language can sometimes seem complicated, but we hope we've shown you how interesting and important it is, especially in today's online world. So we started by thinking about how many people use the internet to talk to each other every day. And it's a huge number, and everyone speaks different languages. This makes talking online a really big challenge, but also a really exciting opportunity to learn about different cultures and ways of communicating. And we talk about the differences between speaking and writing, and how technology changes the way we use language. We also discuss the importance of understanding different cultures and languages when we communicate online. So it's a big topic, but it's really important to remember that clear communication is a key to making the internet a friendly and helpful place for everyone. So thank you again for listening. We hope you found this presentation helpful and interesting, and we really appreciate your time and attention. Again, from Vince, RG, Jeddy May, and Angela, have a great day, everyone.